In short notice, or in short note, I see some of my brothers in the house that are well established, that I always learn from them, and I get courage from them. There are too many to can mention. And also, I will also be behind them for the investors also to take notice of them, get into contact. I'd like to thank you, and I say on our business, we say we are part of government, Romang Rona. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ntate Nare. Honorable Matimela, I don't know whether it was deliberate that you allow me to come and preside over the session this morning. I'm not sure what were you trying to do, but I'm humbled and I'm thankful that you've proposed that to the Premier, that I must preside over this session. It's heartwarming actually to see people that we have worked and walked the path with, Honorable Premier, who are today creating jobs, who are actually living example or living testimonies of the agenda of the Northwest, of how can tourism actually bring hope, attract investors, and also create job opportunities for young people. Ntate Nare is part of the people that we invested on as the Department of Economic Development and Tourism then, and we are very happy, together with the Platinum Incubation as well. So it's quite heartwarming. The Borobalo diamond cutting, I mean, we are just at the verge of igniting huge economic opportunities for them in your N12 treasure route, Honorable Matimela. I think that's how we always mention it. And let me congratulate all of you. All industry players, captains of the industry from different sectors, you've been presented by opportunities to invest, to add value, to partner, but in the main is to invest. In the main is to make sure that we all work together to bring hope on the growth and development of the Northwest Province. We all carve a path together of making sure that there's sustainable growth and development in the Northwest. We all are able to join hands together and work as a collective in making sure that minerals in the Northwest, agriculture in terms of agro-processes, I think there's TNT. It's an agro-processing plant just behind Honorable Premier. He's supplying Sun City. Reo Wachititai. Yes, I've actually had an opportunity to have discussions with him in terms of agro-processing in the Northwest. This is what we have. This is the capacity that we have as the Northwest. Beneficiation, agro-processing, it is our game as the Northwest. So let's not walk back. Premier has said, come back home and plow back at home. I think in your speech, that's what you're inviting. You're extending a hand of hope, in a way apologizing for what has happened. But strategically saying that, come back home and come and invest, put your energies here. Yes, we know of Gauteng, but let Gauteng rely as well on us in terms of partnership and investment. Let's allow Gauteng to come and join us and say that Northwest, let's partner together in terms of this strategic path that you are now starting to carve. And Honorable Matimela, welcome. And congratulations, actually, to have repositioned at the Northwest, to have cleared, went back to the files, to the archives, and make sure that we just clear the dust and cut the corners and reposition and carve that path of economic growth and development in terms of the vision as set by the president of our country, His Excellency Cyril Ramaphosa. And I want to invite pledges. We've heard the good stories. We've seen the potential. Young people have stood before you. Women have stood before you. They have expressed their agenda. They have expressed their commitment on how can they grow the economy of the Northwest. How can they contribute in the bigger scheme of things as in terms of being captains of industries at various sectors. I want to invite, if there are any pledges, people who want to say that, yes, we can invest in the Northwest, I would want to invite all of you, come forward. I'll be giving you only 2 minutes to do that pledge so that we're able to say that how can we work together in terms of trade investment in the Northwest. I was initially when I opened, I told you that in terms of our theme for Northwest, it's about rebuilding the province through the promotion of trade and infrastructure investment. So we want to invite you on how can you contribute at whatever level in terms of making sure that infrastructure investment is being carved in a manner that is sustainable. It's an enabler to make sure that economy of the province grows to higher heights. Let me invite players in the industry who want to come and pledge as potential investors. Kebona Ntate Mboweni has already stood up. I'm going to be very, yeah, you can come forward. I'm going to be a bit strict. I know that you're a potential investor, but I'm managing time. We're running business now. Want to make sure that capital investment comes and we are able to invest and partner. Ntate Joe Mboweni, over to you.
Well, Premier, the program director happened to be my late friend's wife. So you mustn't be surprised if I exceed 2 minutes and she doesn't. The Honorable Premier Mahosi, leaders from the corporate world, leaders from the community organizations, MECs who are here, the mayors, councillors. I've seen visitors who come from China and Serbia. All protocol be observed. My name is Joe Mboweni. I am the president of an organization called the South African Transformation and Emancipation Council, in short, SATEC. The pledges that I will be presenting, Premier, you can't hold against me because this note was given to me by SATEC. So if there is a case or a need for litigation, you know who the victim must be. I want to first say, Premier and the Program Director, I am a child of the Northwest Province. I am leading an organization that has got a national footprint, and we must be careful. Some of the people from KZN and Gauteng are here. But it is only normal that they don't hear Tswana well most of them. So people have been asking, where have you been hiding, Comrade Joe? They call me Comrade Joe. Comrade Wendy, I should be called Comrade Joe by Comrade Zait, and then yourself. So they call me, Kale calls me my brother sometimes Comrade. I get confused. Nagongar Brajo, Brajo, you know, so yeah. But I have brought with me, Premier, a delegation of business people who are also outside of SATEC. I have a gentleman here, Minesh. I wish I could see him and he could stand up. If you could stand up, please. You can come to the fore. Minesh Manga is one of the few US dollar billionaires Africa has produced. Very few. He owns every ICT or ITC? ICT technology that you see at ShopRite, Spar, Pick and Pay, Choppies. He owns them. You can sit down. So no, feel free. So he's printing money. Next to Amazon, if the gentleman from China comes here, who would make this one step? We've brought him here, Premier, because SATEC is about to be the first black 100% owned company that will be listing. And our listing address is Rustenburg, Northwest. As part of our strategy of listing, the company called Imperio ICT, which is a global player, by the way, SATEC has acquired 20% of that company. So we negotiated them down. They are diluted. I will explain how we acquired 20% and why we would not be sitting in their boardroom enjoying the weather. We're not going for coffee. I told him, Minesh, you have met the worst radical of the ANC. What the ANC produce, we think Malema is bad. You've met the worst, but we are also reasonable. So, as part of our pledge, we are bringing Premier. We have obtained a facility of 5 billion rand to establish the first black-owned oil company, 100%. In South Africa. It is called, very soon you'll be seeing a signal saying New Oil. It is us, the Arabs, and them meaning this young man behind me. The people of the Northwest will own 54 of the outlets as a start. The good news is that, Premier, our people, for the first time in the oil industry, will not be operating as franchises. They will be the outlet owners. We will be financing them out of the 5 billion. So we're changing again. Yes. If BP, Shell, and these big boys who normally went there with Comrade CR, wear blue shirts and talk with red tongues, are here. We are there to meet with you very soon. The largest oil company in South Africa is Sasol with 204 outlets. We are launching 200. So it means we will soon be number 2. And to be number 1 is also possible. Premier, we have a day before yesterday, when everybody else was switching radio on, thinking about Agrisi returning back to Bosasa, we thought we should also make history. We have just concluded with the Land Bank a ring-fenced facility of 1.2 billion rand, earmarked for purchasing commercial farms that are in Northwest to be run, managed 60% by African women, 40% by black people. It is a done deal. The bulk, unfortunately, of these farms are also in Kolini, where there is racial tensions. So we are buying out a few of the whites out of Kolini strategically to bring peace to the Northwest. The PIC gave us an amount of 623 million.
Yes.
PIC. Not through the inquiry about all. That amount, Premier, is invested in bulk of it in the Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, means from Derby, Ventersdorp, Klerksdorp, those areas and Potch. We have purchased enough farms, 128 farms there. As we speak, our people are being trained to own those farms. Black people. So when the ANC is saying Section 25 and Juju is saying you do it this way and AfriForum, we are saying there is a model that can work. We are implementing it. We don't have to fight over this land. We must show the white colleagues that we're very, very intelligent. What you do is when you enter into negotiations with them, I hope there are no white farmers here. You say to them, you choose between the ANC approach of amending the Constitution, Section 25, or Juju saying land expropriation without competition, your agent, whatever terms he used. Then you get the BLF saying you stole the land. Or you listen to a free forum running to Donald Trump. None of them are giving solution. But we want a discount. Premier can tell you the land portions that we bought. It's 68,000 hectares. It will be in Blackheath, in the Dr. Kenneth Kaunda region only. So most of, and I see there's a Chinese delegation here. I know they like nuts. We are happy that you and Trump are fighting. The Dr. Kenneth Kaunda area Premier has got the best pecan nuts. And every Chinese meal contains a nut, which they've been bringing out of America. So we are here to talk to you. But we also are aware that they like macadamia. We will be talking to them. Tali, I tried to show that you're friends. Okay. Okay. Premier, there is an agreement between ourselves, the Banya Stillwaters. Unfortunately, Neil, a friend of mine, has been summoned to the USA. Johan of Impala was supposed to be here, for some reason couldn't make. But around the area, Yabo Moi Noi there, what has been happening, please? There are people, mostly Chinese. Sorry about that. I'm frank, I'm honest, so that you go back home and say South Africans are honest. They've been buying our product in the form of chrome. Now they load this into trucks. In that chrome, there is PGMs. They only pay for the chrome. We said, oh. We are floating a plant with the Indian company called Amava. It's worth 8 billion. We will be creating 28,000 jobs. That plant, as we speak, Premier, you can go past the area in Moinoi. There is construction taking place. So we are serious. We are pledging that to the people of Northwest. I had other projects which I wanted to discuss, but let me touch on the one that will make Kali happy. She most probably will allow me to speak more.
And are you going to talk about LWDC?
We wanted the Northwest people to know, so that you don't pick it up via vibes, heart. You know what's all like? Would we in the heart? We approach government of the Northwest. We are interested in acquiring 60% of the Northwest Development Corporation because we want to give it direction. It has lost direction. We mustn't hide. So when the Premier said it will be the engineer, Comrade Wendy, I'm the one who phoned you when the NCDO formed. Yeah, I see. So the Premier must allow you to listen. But that's what we want to do so that this entity can benefit the people of the Northwest province. We have 3 delegates as we are here. There's a delegation from SATEC that is in France. There's a delegation that is in the USA. I'm about to leave for Germany. We are meeting with asset finance managers, big guns. We want to bring that money here. You must give us permission to own the Northwest Development Corporation, 60%, not everything. We will help you finance people in the Northwest province. Not more than 28 kilometers from where we are, Premier. If your security allows you, as you drive on Luka, then left. We have launched the Platinum Village. Most of you might be aware. There is huge investment going on there. We are launching a mall worth about 126 million. We would want the premier hotel. We are building 18,000 houses in agreement with Impala. So the people, the comrades from the SACP and COSATU, what you failed to achieve, we made it. 18,000 houses for the workers. The strategy we applied was to say to the people, to Impala, we will give you more of the PGMs we extracted our plant. So you don't go there and say, yeah. Baso's born. No. Sometimes learn strategy from business. They mustn't see you coming. They must see you arriving. So Premier, we are doing that. Sun International has agreed that they will, as part of the project, turn some of the people they were calling casual workers to permanent workers and allow them to own houses. We took Sun International to court, by the way. We were the first company or organization that took Sun International to court. Not even the government of Premier Popo Molefe, Premier Job Mokoro, Premier Zupra, you mentioned them, were prepared to. We took them to court. And we are proud we won in court. And we are going to take them again to court even when we are friends. We are friends now. But we are not friends to forget history. Our history is going to guide this friendship. Finally, Premier, because Osho, don't push. You know, Mountain might be watching you. It might not be out. Finally, Premier, I wanted to request, with your permission, that the delegation of SATEC that is here must stand up. I want to show you something. Can they please stand up?
Please.
If I'm not wrong, Premier, just keep on standing up. We have the largest delegation to your trade and investment summit. But let me tell you something. You most probably have been talking about this rich man owner, Gijima. It's very rampant. Can you raise your hand, sir? That's it. That's the owner of Gijima. We brought him, he's a member of SATEC. You most probably have been saying there is a woman of Wangana. She used to be a lawyer. She is now woman of the year in the construction industry. Flavia Dao, she's here. She's a member of SATEC. I don't want to talk about the man who's been oiling the ANC, but he's here. You will check wherever CR is, he's on the same table, so he's looking after the. So you can sit down. So Premier, we do not constitute a body of business people who don't think. We think very, very deep. I am on my way to Germany. As I return, Comrade Wayne, there is a summit in Russia in September. Can we agree today that we will fund 5 delegates from government? You fund 5. 10 each side go to Russia. That summit is about South Africa and Russia. But let us go there and sell the Northwest province. They like our beef, the premiums right. I am a farmer. I'm slaughtering 840 Edina money a month. Here, so you know why I've been hiding. I'm not murdering. You don't murder winners. You slaughter. But the people in Russia like Namayarona because our winners, he's here to tell you. Because Arana foot and mouth are soft. So there is opportunities and I want to finally say, Charlie, SATEC does not belong to the people who founded it. It must belong to all black South Africans. Yes, in the future we'll accommodate whites, but let's fight first. I thank you, Premier. I thank you.
much, Brajo. You see, unfortunately, you've raised me to be independent and remain resolute on that. I will have to manage you. You are aging, and I must make sure that I manage you. Unfortunately, that's the outcome of raising me to be what I am. So don't be impatient with me. You must allow me to occupy my space as a woman in leadership and make sure that we manage time. Because we are running business, we want investors. But thanks very much for the good work that you've been doing. We now realize where have you been hiding. But thanks for hiding, at least we're yielding results. We are looking forward for SADC, and some of the people who are here is Kibanabamo Northwest. We are happy that you are plowing back at home, and Northwest will move forward in making sure that there's investment, there's infrastructure development, and we're able to bring more opportunities, innovation as well on various sectors of the economy. Let me invite if there are any other industry captains who would want to pledge investment, because already Brajo Ndate Boweni has already spoken on behalf of a number of delegations and also on behalf of SADC or what we do want to bring back here at home. I think we appreciate issues of land acquisition. I think it's very critical for our young people. The leadership is here. Please will be able to, Vincent, you'll be able to tap into those opportunities, because this is your legacy of your time with Julius Malema at the time when you were still the president of the ANC. So I hope that you take this opportunity and make sure that you start to build on that infrastructure or proposal that have been made. Can I invite if there are any other pledges that have been made? Even if it's not now, we are still open for pledges. We're going to have a gala dinner. As and when we wine and dine and we network, I think some of you will come up because you still have to consult with board members as well. We are aware, and then you can come forward. But thanks, Brajo, for the good work that you are doing for Nokia. You go to an extent of fighting with us, SMS, but we understand. So we understand that. Colleagues, we will take a body break. But it will not be for 30 minutes. I'm going to request that we just take 15 minutes body break. We come back so that we're able to allow comments to be made by Isaho at 12 year old Dr. Kuno, my doctor, my family doctor, together with Dr. Kakani Leval. I think these are the people who raised me since I was young. So I'm going to request, let's have a 15 minutes stress-making body break, take coffee and try to network within that 15 minutes. Let's be business and come back. And then can we be back by 11:45? Thank you very much.
Well done. Hey, you are doing well.
Let's go.